Welcome back to Boston by Myself, the series where we are not waiting to find people to do things with and instead embracing the joy of doing things solo. So hopefully this series inspires you to do the same. Today you're going to check out the Boston Harbor Islands. Made up of 34 islands and peninsulas, Boston Harbor Islands National and State Park is just minutes from Boston's city center. I specifically headed to Spectacle Island, which is about 4 miles from Boston and accessible by ferry. I booked my ferry ticket ahead of time through City Experiences, and a little pro tip, Massachusetts residents can get a $10 discount on weekdays. Plus, I imagine it's slightly less crowded as well. If you are going on a weekday, though it is not super crowded, I do recommend getting there early. This allows you to be one of the first people to board the ferry and pick the seat you want. The ride over to Spectacle Island takes about 30 minutes, but it goes by pretty quick because you get beautiful views of the Boston skyline, as well as a very up-close look at Castle Island. Once you arrive to the island, you are free to roam. One thing I will say is that you should be prepared for sun. There aren't a lot of shaded areas, so definitely keep that in mind as you are planning and packing for your day. As soon as I got off the ferry, I headed to the top of North Drumlin because I wanted to take in the view. I found myself a bench, journaled a little bit, enjoyed an incredible sandwich from Flour, and ended up sitting next to a girl who was visiting from Europe, so we had about a 20-minute conversation and it kind of made my afternoon. Afterwards, I took the rest of my time to walk the circumference of the island, which is not as big as you'd expect. The entire island itself is only about 114 acres. I know they host a variety of different events like Jazz on the Porch, as well as Spectacle Summer Nights featuring 67 Degrees Brewing. So I do think that would be something fun to have on your radar and plan your visit around it. Otherwise, you can definitely enjoy a fun afternoon just walking around. You could also bring your bathing suit because they do have a designated swimming area. The other thing to note is that the ferry schedule is pretty specific. They have about 3 times leaving Boston and then 3 times leaving Spectacle Island. So definitely keep that in mind. But once you've wrapped up your day, you'll head back on the ferry and back to Boston. I mean, these views literally never get old. Be sure to save this video, let me know if you check it out, and follow for more.